Funny that, when one signing happens, maybe it's going to start a snowball effect. We'll wait and see over the next few days. Signing number 2 of the window. As I said in the intro, maybe it looks like once we make one signing, a couple more are going to start to come along. Obviously, we'll talk about Joe Gelhardt a little bit later on, but the main topic of this video, Sunderland have announced the signing of Isaac Lihadji. Now, I know I've probably got that wrong, so correct me in the comments below and tell me what the pronunciation is, unless I've got it right, and in which case don't. But anyway, let's have a look at this. So, you know what's coming. Let's read the statement. Sunderland AFC is can't talk. Sunderland AFC is delighted to announce the signing of Isaac Lihadji for an undisclosed fee. Arriving from League One side Lille, subject to international clearance, the talented 20-year-old has signed an initial 2.5-year contract at the Stadium of Light with the club option of a further year. Lihadji made 39 senior appearances during his time at the Stade Pierre Mowbray, swear I can't pronounce names, including 21 in Lille's 2021 title-winning campaign and 3 in last season's Champions League. He is one of only 2 current Sky Bet Championship players to be nominated for the 2022 Golden Boy Award, with fellow Black Cat Ahmad also shortlisted for the prestigious accolade. Lihadji started his career at Septem's Les Vallons before moving to Olympique de Marseille aged 14 and rapidly progressing through Les Pochines. God, why is all these names got to be unpronounceable? Youth setup. He made his senior debut for Olympique Marseille at 17 and went on to feature for one more occasion for the Stade Velodrome-based outfit, whilst also earning international recognition with France from under 16 to under 21 level. The Frenchman will wear the number 22 shirt and will train with his new teammates for the first time on Friday morning. Lihadji said, "I can see it's a beautiful city with supporters who have a great love of football, so I'm happy to be here. The project attracted me because the club inspire young players to improve their level and I'm ready for the challenge. I am excited to play for the club and eager to get on the field." Tony Mowbray added, "We are delighted to welcome Isaac to Sunderland AFC and it's a mark of the club's progression that we can attract this level of talent when so many others were in the mix. His playing time has been limited in recent months and we need to manage our immediate expectations, but he will add competition to the squad and we always have one eye on next season. I often talk about how important it is to keep putting talent into the club, so we are delighted that Isaac has chosen to continue his career here with us and we are looking forward to working with him." For me, the main thing that strikes me, obviously apart from the beautiful city comment, which parts of Sunderland are a dump, I must admit, but he says obviously supporters have a great love for football, obsession more like, me included. But one of the things I want to keep an eye on, what Tony Mowbray said, and it's something that I've kind of figured here, is when he says, we always have one eye on next season. Now for me, Lihadji is probably going to be Diallo's long-term replacement. I reckon that if that's the case, I think signing him now is definitely a good thing because you want to give him a little bit of time to bed in. You want him to give a bit of time to settle while we have Diallo here. Because let's be honest, the only way we're going to have Diallo for next season is if we get promoted via the playoffs this season. Time will tell on that one. Fingers crossed we do, but we'll see. But either way, say we don't get promoted and don't finish in the playoffs one way or the other, then Lihadji will probably be Diallo's long-term replacement because, as you guys may know, Man United will want to get him out to a Premier League club, which I've got no problem with. So Lihadji, it's good to get him now, get him a bit of time to get used to the area, acclimatise, get used to the surroundings, and then next season, hopefully, we can see what he's about. And I think if we get him linking, in particular with Patrick Roberts, we could have a good partnership there. Because I thought against Middlesbrough, Diallo and Roberts linked up exceptionally well in that game. But time will tell. And the other quick little bit of news, before I conclude the video, is Joe Gelhardt. Keith Downey put, not long ago, or a couple of hours ago at the time of making this video and when you're watching it, that Sunderland have agreed a deal with Leeds to sign him on loan for the second half of the season. I'd be lying if I said, and it's not just Keith Downey, I mean, he was the first he was the first that I saw the news from, and quite a few people apparently have now got on to the end of it, and they're saying that this is pretty much happening. So obviously, this is hopefully a good deal because a lot of clubs apparently were wanted him, and I mean a lot of clubs, a lot of people wanted him. I was under the impression about a week ago that he was going to Wigan, but now it looks like he's coming here. The only thing I can imagine that swung it in our favour is probably that we had more money to play with. But nevertheless, if he wants to come, if he's coming here and he makes an impact, I'm all for it. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we'll be talking about Gelhardt if he signs. But nevertheless, as I've said for probably the 100th time, we'll wait and see. Anyway, as you guys know, trying to reach 5,000 subscribers, so hopefully I've done enough to earn a subscription from you. If you haven't subscribed already, the analytics of course show something like half of the people who watch aren't subscribed, so if you hit that subscribe button, it would massively mean the world. And yeah, let's see if we get Gelhardt before we go to Fulham. And as always, how are the lads? Stay safe, love yous all lots, thanks again for the support, means a hell of a lot. And thankfully I could actually upload this in reasonable time after Sunderland announced it, not like when it came with Equa when I had to wait a few hours afterwards. But anyway, catch you guys later. Stay safe. Take care.